Everyone, John here with Edge Paintball. Today I've got the HK Army Sonic Loader. I'm going to give you a full rundown on the rate of fire, how to change the battery, how to put a speed feed on, how to clean it, how to take it apart, and what to watch out for when you're putting it back together. Cool deal. Let's jump on it in. So the HK Army Sonic Loader retails for $99.95 at the time I was making this video. This is a entry to mid-level type hopper. The price is right at a perfect range of $100 or $99.95. But the feed rate is going to be about 16 balls per second. We did a little test video on this one, and I think you're going to get like a consistent stream of closer to like 13 balls a second. But if you're playing like NXL or any of your local events that use the NXL 10.5, this is going to do everything you need it to. So definitely for a recreational loader, it's a very great loader. The material is like a nylon shell, so basically it's not like cheap plastic or anything like that. It's extremely flexible, but it's also very rigid at the same time. So it's not going to like crack or it's not going to be real brittle like some of your cheap loaders that used to exist. You can't put a speed feed on it. It takes one 9-volt battery and it holds 200 rounds. So let's go ahead and jump on in here and show you what it's all about. So to open the lid, just press it up in there. It's a very firm lid, so I like that, so you're not going to accidentally open it up. It locks into place there. If you want to change the speed feed, I do have one of the HK Army metal speed feeds, which are my favorite ones. A lot of people ask us if these are worth it. If you're going to buy 2 speed feeds because your first one's going to get shot and broken, then you might as well buy the nice metal one. That's kind of our take on that one. Okay, so press the button here on top, wiggle it back and forth, and you throw a speed feed on here, quick and easy. Just snaps into place there. And lock into place. So that looks sick. This speed feed is not included, obviously. I just want to show you that you can put a nice speed feed on here. All right, so to take apart the loader, it's just going to be the small tab here on the back. You're going to lift it up. It's kind of hard at first, the first couple times you do it, and that's good so that way the loader doesn't come apart. Then you kind of roll it off to the front like this, lay it off to the side. This is going to be your tray inside. The tray, literally, all you have to do is press, I believe, press towards the front here. So you can take one thumb. It's not locked into place whenever it's like this, just the front. It has a little tab that's locked in place. But once you put the top shell to the bottom, it holds it into place. So pull it off there, good to go. So this is very straightforward. So if you were going to clean this, you want to take just a damp rag, maybe some rubbing alcohol or something to wipe it down real well, and you're good to go. Very easy on that one. And the feed neck is very thick, so I like that. If you've been playing for a while, some of the cheaper loaders, sometimes the feed necks used to break. That really hasn't been an issue for a while, but this Sonic loader is extremely durable, and you can see its flexibility right here. So I like that. That means it's not going to just shatter if you drop it real bad. It's gonna have some bend to it, some flexibility to it. So this does come with a spring wrap straight out of the box, and what that is the spring wrap right here. The purpose of that is as you're firing, you're going to have to tilt your loader up, and also fewer paintballs are going to be in here. So if as you're aiming, you know, your loader barrel is going to be pointed up in the air a little bit. You want to make sure all the paintballs are rolling into your loader. So as you shoot and fewer paintballs in here, it actually raises up like that, and it pushes paintballs into the tray. So that way you don't have to worry about like shaking your loader moving around. Good to go there. You can pull this spring wrap off, so that way you can clean underneath it. Pretty easy on there. And then this is where your battery goes. It's going to be one 9-volt battery right here in the back. And inside of here, it has a plus and minus. You can see that. Plus on the left side, I believe minus on the left, on the right side. So positive on the left, negative on the right. Just match that up with your 9-volt battery. And it's going to kind of clip into place underneath that lip right there. And then your power button is going to be right here on the bottom. Press that one time and you're good to go. So the way this loader works is it has a little leaflet here on the bottom. Hopefully you can see that. It's kind of hard, but it's a very thin leaflet. Just by every time a paintball comes through it, it spins. So as paintballs fall down your loader into the bottom, it tells it to spin. This little leaflet right here is kind of hard to see. It can get damaged, so it's pretty easy to replace. But it can get damaged, so when you're taking it apart and cleaning it, just be real careful not to damage that piece. Wipe it down and just don't really mess with it. You don't have to take it apart, remove it. Just wipe down the tray just a little bit on the inside here, and then go about your business. Good to go. Here's your motor. So this is going to be your light indicator on the bottom here. It will tell you if you have a low battery. And so you should get about 18 cases of paint. I would say when you go through about 15 cases of paint or about 30,000 shots, you want to go ahead and replace your battery. You don't want to be at the field and your battery start going low and you can't shoot fast or it jams up more than it should. So 18 cases of paint is what HK says. I would recommend probably change the 9-volt battery at 15 cases or 30,000 shots. So to turn it off, you just want to press the button one time and it turns off. So very, very straightforward. One button on and one button off. Good to go. So yeah, pretty straightforward on that one. It's got a nice little paddle, simple. They work real well. Again, stay tuned to the end of the video. We do have a little shooting video where we compare a bunch of loaders. Yeah, straightforward. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'm missing here. So to put it back together, you just want to grab the bottom shell and you want to grab the inside tray here, and you want to put the front nose piece underneath the front lip here, and then just set it down. And you want to make sure it kind of sits in place, it's kind of flush there. Good to go. And then from there, you want to take the top shell and just hook it across the front and then pull it towards the back. And then this part will clip to place once you smash it all together. You kind of make sure it's lined up and you're good to go. So if you did it correctly, what you're going to look at, you just press this bottom button here one time and your loader's on. And then I'm going to put my finger inside here, make sure it's moving, everything's good. And then when you want to turn it off, press the bottom button one time and you're ready to rock and roll. Cool deal. If you have any questions at all, comment below. If you've used this loader, let us know before. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you found this video helpful, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, guys.